welcome back. So today I'm gonna share with you my 5 best and 5 worst luxury purchases. Everything I buy, I love it at first, but then things get a little bit funky sometimes and it's not exactly what we expected, and things just don't work, and some things are just more than we expected. So yeah, I'm gonna share with you my absolute top 5, which I think for worst purchases, which I think was complete disaster in my opinion, and I'm gonna share with you my top 5 the best purchases. So let's do it. I'm gonna start with the best ones because it's just fun to talk about it. So I'm gonna start with my unicorn purchase, which is my jumbo Chanel double flap. I absolutely love this bag. I think this is like the best of the best, and I think this is just I'm gonna carry it for the rest of my life. I hope I will never have to sell it. And this is in the caviar leather with silver hardware. I purchased this 2 years ago, so this bag is exactly 2 years old. Yes, I don't use it as an everyday bag, but I use it on a special occasion or times when I go out, and especially when I don't have my kids around. If I just want to be a little bit more fancy, I'm just gonna carry this bag. I absolutely love it. I show you this bag so many times. So obviously, like I said, it's double flap. There we go, and has a beautiful burgundy leather lining. It's just great. I intentionally pick a caviar because caviar is supposed to be more durable than lambskin, but yeah, that's a conversation topic. But anyway, I picked a caviar. I want this bag to be like my lifetime bag. So yeah, I'm very happy with this purchase. It was a big purchase, and I'm very happy that I was able to get it in person in the Chanel boutique. So yeah, this is definitely number 1 for me, the best purchase. The next best purchase is hands down, and I show you guys this so many times, is my Chanel key holder. Again, this is in the caviar leather, and I think it's like a very light kind of champagne gold hardware. I have this for, I'm gonna say 4 years now, and this little SLG looks pretty much like brand new. As you can see, I even have my key fob in here, and I featured this so many times in my videos, you guys. I have all my keys in here. It's beautiful. Yes, you can tell there's a little bit, like a imprint inside because this is the lambskin, but I absolutely love this. It's perfect, fits all my keys, and has even like a little pocket, although I don't think it's very secure, so I try not to leave anything in here. But if you can get your hands on it, I would highly recommend. I think that Chanel came up with the newer model. This is the old model, but yeah, if you can get it, I know they're very hard to come, but if you can get it, just go for it because it's a beautiful item, and I feel like it's just gonna last me a lifetime. All right, the next purchase, which is one of the best purchases, was actually it was a gift from my husband a couple of Christmases ago, are the Gucci shoes. So these are, I don't even know the name of it, but they were, they're obviously a couple of years old, and they have this beautiful like a crystals GG. I use, as you can tell, I use these shoes non-stop. Non-stop meaning, for those who know, of course, I'm a concert violinist, so I use them on the stage. I don't really walk, around the city in these shoes because obviously they are very fancy, but they are so comfortable, and I use them pretty much for all my performances. These are my number 1 shoes. Yeah, I have more than one that I use for the stage, but these are pretty much my number 1, and they were pretty expensive. They were about $600, but I absolutely love the shoes, and everybody always tells me like my shoes are sparkling on the stage. You know, so yeah, this is obviously me. And I love the heel, it's very comfortable, so you know, I'm not gonna be like slipping, you know, falling off with my instrument. So yeah, I am completely obsessed with these shoes. And yeah, from all the high-end designer shoes that I have, I think these are just the most amazing shoes I could have. 2 years ago when I was in Hawaii, I also purchased a Dior handbag, which made it to my top 5 best purchases. And this is the Promenade Cluch. I'm pretty sure this handbag is already discontinued. That's what I've heard. I don't have a Dior store near me, so I cannot really tell you, but I'm pretty sure it's discontinued. This is such a beautiful bag. It's a patent leather with silver hardware and has this famous ganache stitching, as you can see. It's beautiful. I wear this bag non-stop, and I literally mean non-stop. I can wear it with jeans, I can wear it with, you know, fancy clothing. I just go for it. This bag goes with everything, so I dress it up, dress it down. And I actually purchased a longer chain because it comes with a chain, with a beautiful chain. I purchased from the website called Muto. I purchased a little bit longer chain because I wanted to go more like crossbody. So my chain doesn't have a little leather strap. I didn't bring the original one, sorry guys. But I have the review of this bag, so I can kind of leave it down below if you wanna check it out. But this bag with this chain is just so beautiful. And like I said, I will wear it with anything. It has a beautiful leather interior. I have a little tissue in here. Sorry guys, some cough drops. So it has a beautiful, beautiful leather interior, and it's almost like, you know, has some credit card slots in here. So you can almost use like a walk. And then obviously there's a zip pocket full of stuff. And yeah, and it's pretty roomy. I mean, you can put a little wallet in here. Even my Chanel compact wallet will fit in here. And your cell phone, because you can see it's pretty, you know, it has a decent thickness in here, so you can put a lot of stuff, you guys. And I absolutely love this bag. I adore this bag. I use it more than my Chanel walk. It's because it's just a little bit larger, so I can fit more stuff into it. And like I said, you can use it for, you know, special occasions, or I just use it even every day if I, you know, feel like carrying something nice like this. So yeah, I absolutely love this bag, and I'm very happy with that purchase. So of course, I have to include one of the Louis Vuitton bags as my top 5 purchases. So the bag that I really deeply thought about, which one should I go for? So I decided to include my Pochette Métis. This is the bag that I use, again, non-stop. I think it's such a versatile bag, and it goes with everything, anything, anywhere. You name it, you can wear it. So it's a perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small. I talk about this bag so many times, so I don't want to spend too much time on it, but it has a crossbody strap, of course, which I'm keeping here inside. And it's just such great. I have it for, my goodness, 4 years already. And yeah, I purchased when this bag was just about becoming like super duper famous, popular. So I got my hands on this bag very quickly before it just got completely sold out. I'm really loving this bag. I think this is one of my favorite Louis Vuitton bags, and I don't see myself selling this at all. I mean, this is just beautiful. Yeah, and I always wonder how is the leather version like. Would I love the same as the monogram? I'm not sure, but I completely love this bag. Okay guys, so let's talk about my 5 worst purchases. I'm gonna start with Chanel. These are my espadrilles. So I purchased it because everybody talked about it. Everybody said how comfortable they are, and people were just over the moon for the shoes, and they were so incredibly difficult to find. And yes, I got my hands on them pretty easily actually after all the drama, but I almost never wear them, you guys. I did wear them a few times, but as you can see, they're pretty clean. The problem that I have with these shoes, you guys, is that this part is just digging into my foot. I feel like this is just way too long. It should kind of, you know, this part should be cut off in here, because it's just kind of digging into the arch of my foot as I walk. Is really, really painful. So I try to stretch this. I try to, you know, do things to improve. And yeah, it did stretch a little bit, but I don't know. It's just every time I walk, after I can maybe last 1 hour in the shoes, the longest. And you know, this is just not the point, because I mean, these are so beautiful. I really love the look of them and everything about them, but come on, seriously, I cannot wear these. So I feel like this was a complete waste of money. And you know, I mean, I would certainly sell them, but I don't even know how much the used shoes are worth, you know, and I don't know if someone would even wear them. But anyway, yeah, this was a bummer. All right, the next thing I'm gonna talk about is my Hermes Cluch bracelet. I'm gonna include a picture of this because I don't have it anymore. I sold it to Fashion File. And if you guys remember the drama, if you've been so long with me, you remember me unboxing this 3 years ago, nearly 3 years ago. It was one of my birthday gifts. I ordered that bracelet online from Hermes.com, and they sent me an empty box. I mean, just to begin with, it was hilarious. I had it on the tape. I mean, I got so stressed. I shut the camera down because there was no bracelet. As I unboxed it, there was just empty. It was just such a drama, you know, and it was an expensive item, right? I called the Hermes right away, obviously, and it took them a week to resolve this issue. I did finally get my bracelet, so thankfully I didn't lose the money. But how can you prove that they send you an empty box with a dust bag? I mean, it was just ridiculous. So anyway, just a few months ago, I sold the bracelet to Fashion File is because it was just too heavy for me. I felt like every time I had it on my wrist, and I love bracelet, don't get me wrong, I love bracelets, but every time I would wear it, I felt like I was having pounds and pounds, carrying pounds and pounds of stuff on my wrist. So it was just too heavy, and it was the medium size. It was not the very narrow one, it was the second one. It was not the thickest one. So I have decided to sell it, and I did, and I'm gonna, in the future, I'm gonna get a narrow one because I tried it on and I like it. It's a lot lighter, so yeah, I'm gonna go for the narrow one, and obviously that Cluch did not work at all. The next item comes in this humongous box, and I'm gonna show you my Evelyn bag. Yep, this was hands down the worst purchased probably of my life. Okay, so let's start. This is the GM size, Evelyn GM size in color. It's like a very kind of grayish taupey kind of a color. I think they call it Etane, I don't remember exactly. Here's the back of the bag. Okay, it's a beautiful, beautiful handbag. Don't get me wrong. It's very soft. It's made of that Clemence leather. The problem is, I feel like it's, see, on its own, it's not very heavy. But when I put it on my shoulder and when I put stuff in it, I feel like it's just overwhelming me. So I don't know, it's just, maybe my shoulder is just weak, you guys. I don't know. It comes with a beautiful strap, and the strap seems to be very comfortable because, you know, it's thick, you know. There we go, it says Hermes. But for some reason, I feel like it's just digging into my shoulder, and I feel like I'm just having a shoulder pain. I like to carry it this way, but I don't know, I use it just a few times, maybe 3 times the most, and I just realized very quickly that this is not bag for me. So as much as I appreciate the craftsmanship, I think it's such a beautiful bag, and you know, it's very hip, and you know, it's very trendy right now, and I just cannot deal with that. So unfortunately, I think I will have to put up for sale because it's not working, you guys. The next item is from Dior. So I purchased this little card holder along with my Promenade clutch in Hawaii 2 years ago. And I think I used it once for one day and I just stopped using it. I don't know, there's something about this item that it just doesn't suit my lifestyle. It's a beautiful card holder. I mean, don't get me wrong. Again, it has this awesome ganache stitching, and I completely fell in love with the pink interior. And it has a pink, as you can see, it's a pink, like an enamel Dior charm that it's completely removable. And I just thought this was the cutest thing on earth. And unfortunately, I don't use it. I don't carry this. I feel like I want to take my Louis Vuitton, or I want to take my Chanel, I want to take my zippy coin purse, and for some reason this has been staying in the box, in my closet. So I feel like this was definitely a lost cause. And the very last items, you guys, comes in another white box, and this is the Chloe sunglasses. So these sunglasses I purchased, was it a year ago or kind of a year ago? I know the white is like washing out. There we go, you guys. I saw one of the YouTubers having these sunglasses, and I was like, I have to have it. And the truth is, I never wear them because I don't think they look good on me. So I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys. I mean, I love the look of them, and when I look at, you know, some of the Pinterest pictures and people on YouTube, I mean, they can rock those glasses, but I don't think they're for me. I never end up carrying them outside the house, so I feel like I completely, you know, lost money on them. So yeah, they have been living in my little box in here, and I feel like next time before I buy the glasses, I should try them on, not just, you know, go and order them. So anyway, this is all I have for you guys today. I hope this was quite an interesting video. Yeah, I find it pretty interesting going through that stuff and just kind of, you know, wondering, why did I buy it? Or, my God, I love that, you know? So, yeah, one more thing I want to mention, which is outside of my top 5, but I want to still mention it. I've got this Cartier Trinity ring from my husband, and I completely adore this stuff, so I feel like this should be also included in my top luxury purchases. And I did a review video about this ring, so I will include it down below so you can go check it out. So yeah, this is like a bonus bonus item. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, any comments. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't done so yet, please click on the subscription button, give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!